let's continue the storyline, shall we? My mic was picking up something. Anyway. Build on the stone. From Minfilia. Let us set aside the matter of the Ascian until we have completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I have mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with vital Imperial secrets while feeding his paymasters subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believe to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. It is my hope that Urianger will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father. Are you just like in elementary school, like a girl passing a note to a boy, and like, do you like me? Check the box. Like, why can't you hand it to Urianger yourself? I defeated the freaking ultimate weapon in Gaius Van Belsar, and you have me playing messenger. Just saying. I'm okay doing it. Just saying. I thought thee departed. To what end dost thou linger? And every time I talk to Urianger, I have to speak his frickin' old-fashioned Warburton's journal we're handing over. The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well can I imagine the antecedent's pain. Upon mine honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. Cutscene, fade to black. We're getting a call. Mercy, this is Minfilia. Forgive me, but I could wait no longer. I have departed for the Rising Stones. What the frick? If you have yet to... Once you've given the journal to Urianger, I bid you come to the 7th heaven in Revenant's Toll. Tataru will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you have already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new Aetheryte in Revenant's Toll. After all, it is right on our doorstep. The last thing you told me before, like, hey, give this journal to Urianger was, Mercy, I would like for you to stick with me during the move. And then, boom, all of a sudden, no, you're gone. I swear, she is driving me kind of insane. Alright, Tataru, what's up, gal? Cutscene, fade to black. She smiles at you. Oh, Mercy, you're here. Good, good. We were all wondering when you'd show up. I was just telling your restive receptionist here. I'm pleased to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. This Rising Stone is officially yours, says Slaffborn. Splendid. From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comfortable a home for us as the Waking Sands ever was. That said, this is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. She looks kind of nervous or sad or something. Take that odd-looking fellow over there, for example. He's been eyeing us most suspiciously ever since we arrived. I cannot help but wonder if we are truly safe here. She's looking over to, Okay. How the heck did I miss this? But this looks like... Oh my god, I've fought him so many times by now. The British accented dude. Nero. This looks like Nero. But with, like, a mask over his face that only covers the eyes and, like, down to, like, the middle of the cheeks a little bit. It looks kind of like black leaves with some gold leaves in the middle and like across the bridge of the nose, and then maybe like over the eyes a little bit. Wearing gold tunic with like black what's it called when they're inside, like if their jacket where the buttons are, like the black is there in that area. But anyway, Ah, that man. I can't say I've spoken to him myself, but rumor has it he's come to hunt for ancient treasures in the Crystal Tower. He looks like Nero, like the face does. You've seen the structure I speak of, no? It'd be hard to miss it. That massive pillar of shining crystal that looms high over the land just to the southeast of here. If the tales are to be believed, it's a remnant of some ancient civilization. The details remain a mystery, and that's no doubt why it's drawn adventurers and scholars from all over looking to unearth its secrets. The man over there is no exception, and if my instincts are true, he knows more than most. If you're curious about the tower yourself, you could do no worse than to talk to him and see what he knows. Why, if I weren't otherwise occupied with my duties here, I'd have half a mind to join you. I mean, just look at it. I can scarce begin to imagine what wonders lie inside. I think I've already talked to him. I think that's the Alag quest that I picked up. Why, that's just wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. And with that, Mercy, I do believe it's time you officially announced your presence to everyone inside. The antecedent and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you. Nero. The Crystal Tower series is available from the and you have to complete it to go forward in the story, just not yet. Actually, it could be now. I'm not positive. But I have already gained. But Nero is the one who you fight only once, but he shows up in a lot of the cutscenes. He's wearing all the red armor. His weapon was that giant hammer looking thing. But yeah. So, speak with Minfilia. She's over here. So we'll go inside her new kind of castle-ish home. There's a bunch of quests. I don't know what to call them. Special quests, I'll call them from now on. Hopefully I'll remember that term. But they're the kind that give you access to something, or yeah, basically give you access to something like new dungeons, or in some cases like glamour or painting your armor or stuff like that. Anyway, we'll get to those eventually. We are inside of our new digs. You go down a few stairs, and there's just this really nice partitioned, like, but a couple, a few tables, 4 tables that are kind of like hidden from each other with a screen. So you run down between 2 sets of 2, and then to the right after those tables is Philomene is here. Looks like she's kind of bartending. Yishtola's studying. Some people I don't know. Thancred is just thinking. Ida's working out. Papalimo's sitting on a cargo box reading. Nope, just sitting. There's a hoary boulder dude who's a paladin looking guy, white armor. Rogadin. Cargo areas where Ida, Papalimo, and Hoary Boulder are hanging out. Coltonet, I don't know what that is, but he's hanging out. Alphino is here next to the entrance to the Solar. They're still calling it the Solar, apparently. Or Solar, I don't know. S-O-L-A-R, but Solar sounds weird for what it is, anyway. Here's Minfilia. Cutscene, fade to black. Do I get a reprieve from talking? Narrating? Nope. Well, it is certainly spacious. You look around the room, it is quite spacious. Got some tables, a fireplace, some chairs, some plants. The broken staff behind her on the wall that they focus on for now. Minfilia looks at it and smiles. Today marks a new beginning for the signs of the 7th dawn, for today we declare our independence. Alphino, we shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the antecedent and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Everybody gets, like, you know, pump up, thumbs up. For Eorzea! Everybody cheers. You know, they're all talking amongst themselves, and they start to walk out. It's just you and Minfilia now. A moment of your time, Mercy. I would speak of Elidibus. Urianger is here. Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldessian hath been met with silence. No one will respond? He nods. How odd. Allow me to try. She tries talking into her earpiece. You hear the ringtone a couple times. No response. Surely they would not ignore us. They have never met yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. Yeah. No, I will not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and the knowledge, both. Oh, no. Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldessian, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus. 'Tis possible that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlike to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Ascian, perhaps? Or Ochre? Or Puce? Oh, those are colors. And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the Crystal of Darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Ascian menace. But I was wrong. He endures, and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Mercy. I discern them all around in disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the Paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. Ah, my stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Krile, where are you? That's Krile. Kryle? Krile? I don't know who that is yet. Maybe one of the Baldessian people? We got a cutscene here. The white-robed Ascian Nabriales says, your intercession was not foretold. He walks out of the darkness, clad in black robes. Kind of actually dark blue, maybe. Elidibus says, you object. We question. Our plans are in motion. Your intentions unclear. They survived the 7th Ardor and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? The dark-robed man walks off into shadow. No, it does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his capital H, his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes, and at long last they see. All right, build on the the stone is complete. This video is complete. I will be back with another video shortly.